I'm Tony Sklar for BNet TV, coming to you live from the CTIA Wireless Conference. I am talking with Real Networks. Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about the industry. First of all, tell me about Real Networks.
So Real Networks, our focus and our goal is to really help people enjoy digital entertainment wherever and whenever they are. What does that mean? You know, there's always this digital entertainment. So we really focus on music, video, and games, and how we bring those aspects to the mobile space. So here at CTIA, we're showcasing our brand new multimedia ringback tone service, which pioneers off of our ringback tone service that we announced in 2001. So it's one of our main focuses for the show.
Ringback tones have been a great product
Yes.
that people are trying to monetize in many different ways. Engagement seems to be the buzzword that I keep hearing throughout the conference. How are we going to engage our customers? How are we going to engage this content? How are we going to put this into a new user interface to engage? Are you engaged?
I am engaged.
You are engaged?
Yes.
For real? Oh, so
Yes.
the thing about Real that you do so well in the mobile space, can you comment on that?
I think that one of our strengths is, well, first of all, we work globally, so we really look at all of our customers from Asia, Europe, and the U.S., and what kind of trends are we seeing, and how do they fit in and feed into each other, so that we're not just statically looking at the U.S. market and what's occurring here, but we're really looking globally at the trends that are occurring in the mobile space. Another thing that I think we do really well is it's called integration. You know, it's a great catchword, but
Good buzzword.
we use music as a whole form, not just ringtones, ringback tones, and full track music, but music as a whole. So, for example, if you're looking for Fergie on your handset, you're going to see Fergie, and you're going to see all the mobile options to use her content in your mobile handset. Versus lots of other services and applications, they're single. So one person does ringtones, one person does ringback tones, someone else does a full track, someone else does music video. We do all of that. We've got the full digital music experience on your mobile handset covered. So you don't need to go and work with multiple different people, and you also don't need to, as a consumer on your phone, go to 3 or 4 different stops or shops on your handset.
So let's talk more about the business side of things. I'm a small business. I come to you. What can you do for me to help me launch my application or monetize my application?
We work with a lot of different partners. Specifically, I'll hit on games. We've got a great direct-to-consumer Real Arcade game, but from that, people want to take those games and bring them in the mobile space. We work with a lot of different small game shops around the globe, actually, and we help them bring their game to the mobile space. And the hardest hurdle for those game developers is what we call porting, getting the game onto all the different handsets, because every handset has different nuances. So our Emerge platform really helps the smaller game developers take their games and port it to over 800 handsets. And before, in the past, that would take months and months to do that. Now it's down to weeks.
That's very quick.
If not a week.
It's a very quick process for someone to be able to monetize their product.
Exactly.
And that's what a lot of small businesses are looking for. Let's talk video.
Okay.
Okay, because video really is something that you do well.
Yes.
Let's talk about a business coming to you that wants to stream video. How do you help that person?
We actually have a full end-to-end video service for the mobile space. We gather content. We actually run one of the video services for the #1 carrier in the U.S. You don't know that because it's not labeled Real Networks in any fashion, but we run their full end-to-end video service. So we work closely with content manufacturers, content managers, labels, you name it. We work with them very closely to get their content in and out to the end users.
So you're acting as an intermediary. You're doing a lot of that conversion process.
Another thing is, you know, I'm just going to take NBC for example. They do great TV, but TV and a mobile handset screen are 2 totally different environments. So we work closely with them on not only converting that video from the TV feed to a mobile feed, but we also work with them on the next time you're doing filming, kind of think more about this little space. Do more close-ups on this portion of the segment so that it really looks clean and nice on the mobile handset. A lot of the major TV shows and distributors are now making, made for mobile or mobisodes. So we've actually consulted and worked with a lot of them on how do you do the best shot for the mobile screen.
Lastly, what are we going to see from Real in the future?
Well, we announced at the show the global availability of multimedia ringback tones. So what that is today I've got ringback tones. So if you called me, you would hear on your phone, Brown Eyed Girl. So the next evolution
or
is...
Brown-Eyed Boy in my case.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brown eyes. The next evolution, multimedia. So when you call me, instead of hearing the song, let's say I picked Van Morrison Brown Eyed Girl video, you're going to actually see the video playing as well as the sound when you call me. So it's kind of the next evolution of what's occurring in the marketplace.
Technology.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah,
it is a lot of fun.
Well, I really appreciate you taking time today
No, thank
to talk
you very
to me,
much.
and I look forward to our next engagement.
Thank you.
It's the next CTIA.
Yes, of course.
I'm Tony Sklar with Real Networks from CTIA in San Francisco.